Welcome to Agotoko TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and even in some countries, this time is good night. So today's topic is cohabitation versus marriage. So cohabitation is an agreement between two people living together as romantic partner without wedding rights. So that's cohabitation. So I want to ask us, for those of you who will come later to play the replay, I just want to ask this question. As a woman, or mainly as a woman, which one will you choose as a woman? Will you choose move in with me, or over will you marry me? Which one? Which one will you choose? So if you are a woman, you are watching me, please, I would love to hear your comment. Thank you, Michael Trims. Welcome. I love those hearts. Ooh, I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. So you as a woman, you're watching me. I have this question for you. Which one will you choose as a woman? I'm asking you again this women question. Move in with me, over will you marry me? Which one you prefer? If you ask me at my time before getting married, I will prefer marry than moving with me. And I know most women will, but please, as a woman, if you're watching this replay, because some women, that they're different. Some women don't want they don't want that kind of commitment. They just want to live whenever they want. They can break up and everyone go their way. So everyone has their own opinion and their own right. So I just want to know, if you're watching me there, which one will you prefer? Or even as a man, which one will you prefer? Is it let the woman move into your house, or move into your house cohabiting with you first, or as actually going to do the proper thing, no matter how little it is? So that's one question for us. So some people say cohabiting is a step towards marriage, but it is not. It is not marriage. Even introduction is not marriage. You know, you see people, they say, oh, I have done the introduction already, according to, especially from most of us where we come from, like West Africa, our culture, our ways. You say, I've done the introduction already. So as far as I've done the introduction, it's tradition. Tradition marriage has been done. It's tradition marriage has been done. That's why you've done the introduction. No, it's not true. Because you've not done the tradition marriage. It's just introduction. Introduction means it's like engagement. It's engagement in the English way. So you are not even married. Yeah, you just only went to show your face that I have intention. I want to marry your daughter. You go and see the parents, and they put, you know, those some traditions, they put some things down, and you just so I've stepped my feet at the door. That is at the door. That is what it means. So it's not married yet. It's not marriage. It's not classified as marriage. But some people believe that's marriage. And you even find people that will start having kids. They've lived for years. Some people, they've lived for years like that. And because they've started having kids, you get questions like, after us, we are living together, we are having kids together now, what's remaining? Is it just to go and do that other thing? There's no need. No. So I am asking that. That's why I asked the first question I asked. So it's not. Marriage is when a man and a woman have been joined together before their parents and witnesses, both the husband side and the wife side, they come together and in front of people, and you guys will take your vows. And you know what I mean, for better for best. I don't want to use for better for best. That is marriage, when they come and they take their vows in the presence of witness, the presence of both family, and that's where they seal it with prayer, and it becomes a marriage. So my people, I am still looking, and please, you know, I always say comment will be good. So please just put your opinion there, what you think about what we are discussing today. What we are discussing today is between collaboration and cohabitation versus marriage. So please put your own what you think. What's your own opinion about that? If you are a man, you would prefer to cohabit with somebody, a woman. If you are a woman, just tell me, what do you think? Why do you think people do? Why do you think people love? Some people do this. Why do you think some people love this? Or as we go talking for my own language, talk my own way of speaking my own English for this channel. Before I make me the shift a bit. So living together, boyfriend and girlfriend, we live together, say, but we stay together for a while. Which one better, marry, carry, go, or live together as boyfriend and girlfriend? And we, for in the process, we will see, they say, at the test time, I want to see how it be first, make I see in character. Even the get people, if you say, then go say, okay, make I see whether I go get belly, whether I go born, before we go actually can't tie the knob, you know, can't tie the knot. That means can't do the traditional rites, can't do the wedding and everything. You know, whether you do tradition or you do church, you one. I don't know why would they do the two anyway. Traditional wedding, traditional marriage, I feel that is the real thing. But some people will tell you so they won't do the two. Blessing is good. Church blessing is another one. That one is good. That is just to go to do with your own fellow sisters and brother and your pastor to just say bless. But from the traditional one, they don't do everything anyway. The right don't steal. But some of us still do both. So, but my question today be say, cohabitation versus marriage. Now with the accent, waiting when I think as a woman. So what do you think about it? So now waiting with the discover. So please, I go really want to hear from when I make on a write on a matter. How I think about this matter. Also, we get number if you want call. You know, some people would like to phone it. Some people would prefer to talk than to write. You know, some people would prefer to talk than to write. So if you want call today, make I repeat the number. The number again. If you had them put down for your put down for your phone like this. If you call from anywhere, WhatsApp, you go WhatsApp call. If you get data, you go feel reach me. So now +44 744 8402 105 +44 744 8402 105. I hope I slow because somebody complained, say I read them too fast, so I don't slow and down. So, but if you fit type and for the comment box for me, that would be great. With this new system, I see they find way when I fit a pin and never fit they pin the number for the this year. As I know they go straight to my Facebook. So my people, let's we'll continue with what with the talk they go. So I will still want to say I will really need to hear from you now. What is your opinion? So I want to know what's your opinion about our subject today or about our topic today. Before we move on, if you have not checked us out on our YouTube channel, feel free. If you think whatever we're doing, our content is of value to you, please click on the subscribe button. But if it's not, no problem. God bless you as well. And also here on this page, you can follow, like, and share, and also leave your comment. On Instagram, we're there as well. So welcome back again. Let's go back to our topic today. So our topic, as we're going on now, I just want to find out one more time from the women. Which of them will you prefer? Is it living with a man or getting straight into the real thing, getting married? So I would love to hear your comments on that. So, thank you so much. All right, thank you so much, Nelly. Welcome. Yeah, about court wedding. All right, court wedding. Yeah, court wedding. Court wedding is still marriage. Court wedding is marriage. It's you're marrying that is for a paper. They seal it in the paper so that if you want to, you know what I mean. When you want to, you share it, you hold it together. So in case you need it for other documents, as you know, if you do the traditional marriage, the same thing. But these days, most traditional marriage actually they have document, they have certificates. So court wedding is like the country you are. They seal you, they recognize that way in case of papers and documents and assets and other things that comes together as well. So that's it really, but it's marriage. Any of them you do is marriage is marriage. Provided you have your family and you have people there, witnesses there. That's why they always have witnesses. Thank you so much, Nelly, for that question or that contribution. Thank you. So cohabiting relationship have lower level of commitment, higher rates of infidelity and conflict, and are more likely to end up marriage relationships. So when people cohabit, when they begin to, they stay together, they stay together, they live together, they do everything together, they get used to each other. It's likely, because there's no shame, there's nothing binding them, no legal document, nothing holding them together. Someone can just decide to go out and start having kids outside the relationship. So the infidelity, they can do anything to themselves, really. But again, in the Western world, some people will actually prove that is not true, because somehow they most of them believe in just cohabiting together, live together, and just they feel that no string as attached, nothing is holding them. There is nothing more than just living together as there, and they find that they said there is more peace when they live together that way. That way everybody maintains their lane, everybody maintains their 50-50 thing. You pay 50-50 everything. But over where we come from, in our traditional ways, and also our culture, that is not our way, as Africans. That's not our way. Our ways, the way we do, the way they do here, Western world is different from the way we take marriages back in our own traditional marriages. So our traditional way, or culture, whatever you want to call it. If you're not if you're not the English person, you won't be. They have a way. I was asking somebody the other day. I said, when you want to get, as an English person, when you want to get married, what do you do? Do you come to see your family? How do you do the introduction? He said, nothing. Just bring flower, come together. They just introduce it. They go to court, or the family come together over a dinner. That's it. And when this one is coming, and if you go to India, it's a different thing. So everywhere we get different way of these things, how they come together in marriage. So sometimes people cohabit for different reasons. People cohabit because of economical reasons. Some people cohabit because of economical reasons, not because they don't love themselves. They just stay together because they think they want to do this big, this big destination wedding. They want to do this big thing, closing the road, closing the streets, kind of marriage. They want to do the ceremony so big that they don't have enough money to do it. So for that reason, they'll say they will prefer to live together so that they can save enough money before they actually go and do the real thing. But if you ask I would say, in my opinion, I would say, use what you have. Use what you have, and if it's managed properly, and have a good wedding planner or someone in the family that can help you to manage that little you have, and with the little, with contribution from the family, putting heads together, you'll find out that you actually do a very good wedding, because it's not putting a lot of money on the wedding day. While the marriage itself, there's no plan, no structure, nothing. It's just flat. After a while, people start having problems. I've seen where challenges come in. People start having a lot of issues because they borrowed money from bank to do wedding. They borrow money from people to do big marriage, big wedding, big occasion. Then just immediately after that, instead of giving themselves a little space to work and try to recover financially, what happened? They end up straight away and start having kids. And their first 5 years was, if not God and prayers and maybe some good family members around them, their marriage would have cracked down and completely they would have even divorced themselves in the first 5 years. Why? Because money issue came in. No, money is a big issue in relationship, big issue in homes, big issue in the marriages. What causes a lot of problems, a lot of issues in relationship is money. Especially when two people wants to go into marriage together and they could not even come together and agree on their financial, how they're going to run their financial affairs of the family before, even from dating, even from courting, when they are courting themselves. If they cannot come together and agree on that before actually the real day, what will happen is that when after the marriage things change, don't quote me yet, because even sometimes you go about, you say things together, you agree on what to do, then when the real day you are into the relationship, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, people change, yes, but if you are together and you love yourself, always remember the first love. Always remember that little thing, that little bit. Don't take over. Don't carry too much load on your shoulder, especially when it comes to money part, because finances is a big issue in relationships. So as we talk on, like as Nelly said, unlike marriage, there is no legal right. If, for example, if in cohabiting, there is no legal right protecting the cohabitation or cohabiting relationship versus marriage. The benefit is that when you're married, it's better physically, mentally, every other thing is better when you are really married. But again, not everybody have to marry. Some people might not want to marry. Yes, if you don't want to marry, then remain single. Remain single, no problem. But again, like one of my pastors used to say in those days, he said, when you take somebody's daughter and you keep the person's daughter in your house and you're never gonna do the right thing or honor the woman, because marriage is an honor to women, you find out we feel a lot of us, especially the African woman. I don't know about the Western woman this day. This day, the Western is different from the way, especially African. We talk about West Africa. The way we see marriage is different. But from here, the way they value marriage is also totally different as well. So I'm not putting it or choking it in you, but I'm just telling you according to where we believe in marriage and the way we see marriage from where West Africa, especially to take it down Nigeria. I believe in even the three major languages we speak in Nigeria, they all have these values as well. In traditional, the Hausa, the Igbo, the Yoruba, they all have this into it. So you might be in the Western world, you must have adopted the Western world system. Fine, that's your choice and that's your opinion. As I say all the time, I'm always saying according to my own opinion here today. So cohabiting, many times people cohabit together, they live together because of economical reason. But we've said that if they good plan and organize well with small money, let them just go. If they really want to marry, if that is what they want, go into it. Don't pull yourself back. Don't hold back, because the best of love or the best of marriage still have challenges, still have hooks, still have problems. But the thing is that they keep solving it, they keep managing it, they keep encouraging, they keep growing in it and open up to each other. So according to cohabiting may have its own merit, as I said, they might have their own merit as well. Studies have shown that advantages of marriage outweigh its own. So the advantages that is in marriage is small. I remember something happened even in my own town. My father somehow did not do something right. When he was getting to certain age in the life of my mom, they asked him that if you don't fix this, if you passed now, your children will not be able to do this and do that. That was my father quickly run and go and complete that right. So that will tell you that even when you said, oh, you're cohabiting together, and you just cohabiting to living together, or boyfriend and girlfriend, or they call it in my language, or the one language. I don't want to speak my language here today, but they live together for years. They've had kids. You've done the first thing by just doing introduction. That means your leg at the door. You're not inside the house, your leg at the door. You've done that introduction already. Then you started having kids. Then some of us will even go straight and do court wedding. But the real traditional one, we've not even done, the family don't know you. They don't even recognize you. You've gone to do the one that the country, whatever country you are, that you go to court and do registry. You to sign this contract, or sign, some people call it contract, the certificate, they call it contract. You sign it. But the one that the family, the one God actually ordained, you've not done that one. Some people will even leave their family aside and go and do church. Church without your family is complete? No, it's not complete. That's my opinion. Please write what you think about. It's church wedding. It's church wedding versus traditional wedding. Which of them that is more right? Which of them that in the sight of God? That will be our next topic. That's the next thing I want to ask. Church wedding or traditional wedding? Traditional marriage, church marriage, church wedding, they call it wedding, church wedding, traditional marriage. Which of them in God's eyes, God recognize? Which of them God recognize more or even first? If you know that answer, please type it there on the box for me. That would be so lovely. Better to get to know each other. Yeah, I think both is better to get to know each other and married. Yes, you are right. You are right, Nelly. Very right about that. They need to know. If you don't know yourself, if you don't really stay together, but when I mean you can stay together, everybody live in their own father house now. You don't need to live together under the same roof. Yes, some people they've made that mistake. Some people are even into those kind of relationship now. And some, yes, we actually lead to marriage. Yes. But like what I always say, I remember when I counsel sometime when I do some counseling, I always say the couples, I said, look, you know what? Whatever you have, you don't need to have a lot of money to do to do a wedding or to do marriage. It doesn't need to be big. What is important is the both family, they are there. If friends want to come, I've seen where they do simple wedding. The friends, some friends brought cooler of rice, some friends brought chicken. Some friends brought beef. They brought things together and support these young people, two young couples, and their wedding was like so. In fact, even when they made their list, some people were even say, I will do your cake. Some said I will do this. You know, sometimes you just start by faith. If that is what you want, you really want to be joined together, you really want to be husband and wife, but money is your problem. Start with what you have, fix your date, and believe it will work. Even if you don't have enough, whatever you have, if people love you, they will come to your mind, they will still enjoy it. You don't need to have a lot, you don't need to close streets. You don't need to do massive things that today say you almost break the bank for it. No, it's wrong. Then after that, what happened? What next? All right. Thank you so much. I think this is where we end our talk today because, but I would love to still want to just say thank you to people that are here. But if you're here, back here to play our replay, please leave us a comment, share. I believe you love it. And also visit us on our YouTube, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and share our content. God bless you all. Thank you so much. See you guys on Friday. Again, good night, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, depending on where you are watching me from. Stay blessed. This is Helen Idigbe Ayeni signing out today. God bless. Bye-bye. Oh, sorry, I just saw your comment now. Oh my God, we have to leave this. Thank you so much, Bumi. Thank you. We're leaving now. We're closing for today. Thank you.